Eilena here with your word for the day as I'm on my way to church. And what I'm talking about today is, are you God focused or are you demon focused? You know, many of us who have been wounded by the enemy, we get on a witch hunt, no pun intended, to go after the enemy. But we still need to be focusing on Jesus. And don't get me wrong, I get it. I'm a retired soldier. And I understand that you need to understand your enemy. So we do need to know Satan's tactics. We do need to understand his plans, his schemes, his hierarchy, and he's very organized. I know a lot of Christians like to think that he's unorganized, but he is not. He's very organized. But we do need to still be focused on the Lord. Jesus took care of Satan at the cross 2,000 years ago. And so I just want to come and encourage you. There was an old joke years ago that the Baptist people used to say about Pentecostals, that we were casting demons out of doorknobs. And sometimes that's what it seems like. You know, people are like, there's a demon in the vacuum cleaner, in the dishwasher, in the washing machine. And, you know, none of those things are true. But if you feel like all your appliances are breaking down, you're probably under financial attack, and you need to appropriately diagnose your attack from Satan. So Satan can attack us, and he uses the same trick over and over again. And one of the tricks he uses is disobedience. In 1 Peter, it says to be sober and vigilant, for your enemy goes around like a roaring lion, seeking whom he can devour. To be sober, we don't think about this anymore, because sober nowadays means not drunk. But at one time in history, to be sober meant to be modest, or to be modest-minded, or to be vigilant and waiting on something. You know, you could be sober-minded. You could be sober in your dressing. You could be sober in your thinking. It wasn't just about, you know, whether you were drinking alcohol or not. But it's amazing how words change over time. And so now it means something different. So we don't think about it in those terms. But vigilant means to be waiting expectantly. And so when we're doing this, we need to be thinking about things of the Lord. And so, like I said, Jesus has already defeated the enemy. Yes, we will have to use our authority, but there are times when Jesus will step in and fight our battles for us. So we don't have to chase the devil down. We just need to stand and affirm. The same disobedience that Eve went through is what the enemy uses against us today. When we're not obedient to the Lord, when we're not studying his word, when the enemy tricks us up, that lets us know our mind is not being renewed. And when our mind is not being renewed, we fall for the tricks of the enemy. Have a blessed day.